You know how long I've been looking for you.
Explain once more why running was the best idea. Does it matter? If we can't light a simple fire, we may as well head back. Thank you. Thank you.
You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile?
You've returned. What have you found?
Abner Tharn shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai Sahan.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn. Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions? I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell. We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The 5 included Varen, myself, a Red Guard named Sai Sahan, Abner Tharn, and the traitor Manimarco. You only know him as the man who killed you and stole your soul. But back then, he was Emperor Varen's most trusted advisor. It was Manimarco who convinced Varen to search for the Amulet of Kings. Varen wasn't a true Dragonborn Emperor. He didn't share Alessia's bloodline. Manimarco said the amulet could change all that. He said he could use it to perform a ritual that would turn Varen into a true Dragonborn. Well, the legend says that the Dragonfires were created from the blood of Akatosh and given to Saint Alessia. When a new emperor is crowned, they're supposed to relight them to prove that they're a true heir of Alessia, one of the Dragonborn. It took us more than 2 years, but we finally recovered the amulet and returned to Cyrodiil to perform the ritual. Manimarco set us up. The ritual caused a violent explosion of magical energy. We lost Varen. Sai Sahan and I were declared outlaws. Manimarco convinced the Elder Council to recognize Abner Tharn's daughter Clivia as Empress Regent. But Manimarco was the true power behind the throne. Sai Sahan and I went into hiding. There was a bounty on our heads. Abner Tharn is Grand Chancellor of the Elder Council, and Chief Advisor to his daughter, the Empress Regent. He is also Manimarco's toady. Tharn's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire, and he's a ruthless bastard when it comes to defending them. The Worm Cult obviously doesn't share those loyalties. Tharn would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them. Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more gold than the gods themselves. I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Sai Sahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
fog has lifted, Vestige. The path before us has been revealed. It is both dark and twisted. Come to the harborage. We have an unexpected guest who demands your presence.
There's an urgent task for you.
Work isn't going to do itself.
Yes, my vision dream speaks true. You are the one my mistress seeks.
Let me guess. You're here for the party, right? It's through the door at the end of the tunnel. Only the best party in Black Marsh. Quite possibly the only party in Black Marsh. Let's see. Currently, I believe it's the 400th anniversary of Lord Sanguine's dog learning to play undead. Or was that last week? Well, no matter. Any excuse for a party, am I right? Good one. Wait, you're serious? The Daedric Prince, Lord Sanguine, patron of debauchery and indulgence? This is his temple. As you might imagine, no one throws a better party.
I am very drunk, and standing is surprisingly difficult.
Welcome to Sanguine's domain. Put down your weapons, grab a drink, and join the celebration. Actually, hang on to your weapons. The Daedric can get a little feisty. Welcome to Sanguine's Sanguine's party. Leave the divines at the door and come have a good time.
You smell different. Welcome to Lord Sanguine's celebration, mortal. My lord requires you to perform a simple task. But have no fear. It will benefit us both. I see that Old Mary's spies have infiltrated the celebration. Sanguine welcomes all, but all must partake of his drink. If these spies wish to remain, they must drink from Sanguine's goblet. Then they will be bound to the party. I need something done, and I want you to do it. Besides, these spies threaten your pact. Find the Old Mary spies, make them drink from Sanguine's goblet, and I will reward you.
Thank the divines, someone new. 4 years. I've been at this party for 4 years. The Argonian body wasn't meant to take this kind of abuse, but every time I try to leave, someone shoves a bottle at me, and here I stay. An entertainment troupe from Morrowind made the party something special. Even the Dremora forgot to be angry all the time. They made the perfect distraction, but before I could take advantage, the troop died. If we could get them back... I borrowed this wine from Sanguine's private stock. It controls the dead. Pour it on the remains of the entertainers, then command their ghosts to go back to work. If they resume their old jobs, I can finally get out of here.
Nice to see you. Just stopped by for one drink, but they taste so good.
Why would anyone ever want to leave this place?
I left my family for this place. And you know what? I don't miss a single one of them.
Stay away from those ogren. Very unfriendly creatures. And they smell bad, too.
Fancy a drink? All the finest libations in Tamriel here. All the worst as well.
Those Dremora don't scare me. Give me a sword and I'll take them down a peg or two.
I don't understand why everyone hates Daedra. I mean, Mehrunes Dagon, Molag Bal, sure. But Sanguine seems harmless. He's certainly more fun than the Divines.
I'm still dead, aren't I? I hoped it was just a bad dream. I sense I still have one more role to play, though. Brilliant! That's the role I was born to play!
Enjoying the party, fellow Ebonheart Pact citizen? Oh, no thank you. I'd rather not drink anything in a Daedric temple.
Apologies. Betting is closed. Come back later.
We have a challenger! Let's welcome them to the party!
If you plan to fight in the arena, I suggest you use your own weapon. These tend to snap on impact.
What do you want? You're welcome to try, Ebonheart Dog. Please, no more. I'll take a drink.
You should drink something.
Hey, are you buying?
Thank you enough.
Enjoying the party, fellow Ebonheart Pact citizen? No, thank you. I'd rather...
I knew this lousy job wasn't over. Must I sling more libations for my captors? I couldn't agree more.
Set it ablaze!
Why did you drag me back here? Why did you drag the ballroom? I think I can be of use there.
What's going on? Am I dead? I am, aren't I? Does that mean I'm your necromantic servant? I knew you had good taste. I could think of a worse place to spend eternity.
I just want to go home, get some rest, read a book. I can finally go home. I'm going to crawl into my hut and sleep until the start of the next age. I'll never forget what you did for me, provided I remember any of this when I wake up. I'm so tired.
This is ridiculous. I've been waiting in line for... What day is it?
I thought I was done for.
My agents tell me that 3 new souls have joined the celebration. Excellent. My Lord Sanguine will be pleased. You have the stench of Moloch Ball upon you, but you did as I asked. Thank you, mortal. Enjoy the party, mortal.
you're a new face in Stormhold. As Vice Canon tasked with today's duties of audience, it is my solemn duty to warn you of the killer loose in our fine city. Be on your way, travel in pairs, etc. Did he mention the finder's fee he receives for sending you into the swamp? Of course not. Since he didn't, I'll provide you with his fee directly. Hand it to him the next time you see him, or use it for a pair of watertight boots. 3 murders, and Stormhold's about to boil over like my father's fish kettle. The Dark Elves blame the Argonians they owned before the Pact outlawed slavery. I miss the days of kicking arse. Now I'm expected to kiss them. That's not a question I've heard from a stranger. Fancy yourself a bloodhound, do you? I'd never doubt Stormhold's guards in a siege, but we've seen no progress with these murders. We'll gladly pay a bounty if you find the killer. Here's a list of the victims' families. Find out what they know about their murdered kin. I'm almost glad the guard never got around to it. As my son says, mammoths can't dance. You'll likely find Dendris Indolor at home. Gethys Omabar works at the smithy. As for Tyrell Alor, try the Mages Guild. Hold your nose when talking to that one. A while back, Argonians and Stormhold were slaves to the local Dark Elves. The 2 other Vice Canons work to mend the bad blood, but it's slow to get anything done when nobody trusts the guard. Recently, some Argonians went missing. We heard a nasty rumor about Dark Elf slavers in the city. False, of course. Then the bodies showed up. All Dark Elves. The new rumor says Shadowscales are targeting Dunmer. Nearly started a riot. They're a pain in the fundament. An armed group of Argonians lurking in the swamps, killing enemies of their people. If you want to twist the Dark Elf's ears anymore, you may as well burn an effigy of Almalexia.
Our banners represent the blood of members such as you. You strengthen us with your every effort.
Victory requires strength, courage, a good weapon, and a great teacher. Hope you are prepared.
Good, good. We have much to discuss.
I've lived in Stormhold my whole life. Don't understand why all the newcomers make such a big deal out of having to live with Argonians.
Can't talk. I'm on duty. Last time I did, I got latrine cleaning for a month. Not going to make that mistake again. Bloody Sovngarde. I'm doing it again!
Oh, they say it is distracting, that I can't keep close watch on the visitors if I'm running my mouth. That's a load of rubbish. I should be questioning every person coming down these stairs. Well, having both guilds in one place means we need to have enough security for both. Plus, last month, some mage flooded the ruin with scamps. Don't want to have that happen again. Took us weeks to get that smell out.
If you want to work on your technique, you can't be afraid to get burned. Come closer and I will show you.
On your way, stranger. I have no patience for small talk. About time the Vice-Canons do their jobs. Ireland's body lies captive in the mortuary.
I can't even see him, let alone bury him. Why all these ridiculous delays? Dumak, take this accursed town! Shadow Scales, who else? He spoke out against the Argonians, and rightly so. He was targeted for having the courage to say what we all think about them. I'm no bigot, but if you ask me, the world would be a better place without those scaly fetchers.